Learn how the Iowa State Design Department is making strides.
And hear about how you can help out at the Story County Animal Shelter.
The Cyclones men's basketball team had a busy week. Stay tuned, I'll have all the details coming up in sports.
And I'll let you know exactly how much snow is in our forecast for the coming weekend. Stay tuned, you're watching Newswatch 18.
This is Newswatch 18. Newswatch 18 starts now.
Welcome to the Thursday, it's this one, isn't it? November 13th edition of Newswatch 18. I'm Mariah Anderson.
And I'm Rachel Pollastrini.
Iowa State University is now ranked 4th in the nation by Planetizen Guide to Graduate Urban Planning Programs, a group which provides comprehensive rankings of graduate urban planning programs in the United States. Iowa State has moved up 13 places on the 73 Urban Planning Accredited Master's Program since 2012. Iowa State's Master of Community and Regional Planning degree program is part of the College of Design and is an accredited organization.
The ISU Student Alumni Leadership Council is now accepting applications for Homecoming Central Committee. This is a great way to gain leadership experience and improve teamwork skills with other students on campus. The SALC plans fun homecoming events promoting Cyclone spirit through the efforts of different organizations on campus. Applications are due Friday, November 14th by 5 p.m. Help keep the 103-year tradition going and become a leader for Homecoming 2015.
The program, First LEGO League, encourages children ages 9 through 14 to get involved and learn about science, engineering, and technology. Students separate into groups of 2 to 10 and are given 3 months to design, build, and test a project for the competition. Iowa State will be hosting the first LEGO League State Championship event on January 17, 2015. Volunteers can sign up anytime through November and December. Volunteer positions include catering assistants, judging assistants, photographers, team helpers, and more. You can sign up to help out with this year's first LEGO League competition at ISU TV's website or at the link below.
This year marks the 100th anniversary of organized theater at Iowa State University. A celebratory dinner will be held at Old Main Brewing Company located on Main Street in Ames. The dinner will be tomorrow night, November 14th at 6:30 p.m. with a social hour and cash bar taking place an hour beforehand at 5:30. ISU Theater would like to welcome alumni, students, faculty, and fans to dinner to help celebrate their 100th birthday.
A group of communication studies students are putting on a unique fundraiser, Mugs for Pugs, to help benefit the Story County Animal Shelter. The students have paired with AJ's Ultra Lounge to sell mugs that say, "Keep your paws off my mug." The event will be held tonight at AJ's, located at 2518 Lincoln Way. It will begin at 9 p.m. and the mugs are $5 each. AJ's will be providing $5 Long Islands and $1 off Wells for all who bring their mugs tonight.
The cafe venues on campus are starting to get in the holiday spirit by breaking out the winter coffee flavors. During November 6th through January 11th, cafes including the Bookends Cafe and Business Cafe will be serving holiday and winter-themed beverages. The Roastery's Holiday Blend, a delicious brewed coffee spotted with cinnamon, hazelnut, and vanilla, is just one of the choices cafe goers have to select from. Other featured beverages include the Candy Cane Mocha and Eggnog Latte. Come and warm up at the Iowa State Cafe locations within this variety of holiday beverages while it lasts. And now, join us with Taylor at the desk. What's going on in Cyclone Sports?
Well, we've got basketball, volleyball, wrestling, and cross country all coming up after the break on Newswatch 18. Hoiberg announced the signing of Darian Williams yesterday. Williams was widely considered one of the best freshman junior college players in the nation last year, and he will have 3 years of eligibility when he gets to Iowa State next year. The 6'8" Williams averaged 16 points per game and 7 boards while shooting 51% from the field. And in other men's basketball news, the Cyclones kick off the regular season tomorrow night as they take on the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. The 14th ranked Cyclones come in a big favorite, coming off a successful season last year and a thromping of exhibition opponent Viterbo by a score of 115-48. Friday's matchup will be the first game of the CBE Hall of Fame Classic and will be televised on Cyclones.tv. Tip-off is set at 7 p.m. In wrestling, the Iowa State wrestling team will open their season in Boise for the triangular duel hosted by Boise State. The Cyclones will face off against Utah Valley at 4 p.m. and then take on the Broncos at 7. Last year, the Cyclones took 6 individuals to the NCAA championships, 3 of whom took home All-American honors. And in volleyball, the volleyball team traveled to Norman, Oklahoma yesterday in search of a much-needed win to even their Big 12 record to an even 6-6. They would have a tough time, though, facing a Sooners squad who was undefeated at home, but the Cyclones did not mind breaking that streak, winning a tight match in 5 sets. Caitlin Nolan had another great performance with 34 digs, while Alexis Conaway had a career high of 15 kills. The Cyclones play next at home against TCU. The game is set to start at 4 p.m. Both men's and women's cross-country teams head to Bradley University for the Midwest Regionals this Friday to face off against some of the best squads in the country. The women are hoping to earn their 5th consecutive regional title, while the men are looking to qualify for the national championships for the first time since 2009. The meet will start at noon for the women and 1 p.m. for the men, respectively. And that's all I have for Cyclone Sports. Now we take it over to Elizabeth with weather.
All right, thank you, Taylor. Yes, it looks like we could see some snow in the forecast, but after the break, I'll have your exact details about when and where that snow will fall this weekend. Stay tuned. You're watching Newswatch 18. Welcome back to Newswatch 18. My name is Elizabeth Leonardson, and I'm your meteorologist here tonight. Winter is here. That is official. We are down into those blustery temps. I've kind of called it the 3rd day of winter walking to and from class. But thankfully, the winds are going to die down for us tomorrow. But we might have some snow in the future, especially on Saturday. But for right now, we did top out at 28 degrees today here in Ames. Des Moines and Ottawa was down at 27 degrees. Up north, Mason City was barely reaching into the 20s. They topped out at 22 degrees. Currently here in Ames, we're sitting at 23 under some clouds. In a minute here, we'll see those clouds are trying to push their way through and give us a partly cloudy night. Winds are out of the north at 10 miles per hour. Current winds, 10 miles per hour out of the north, like I just said. Fort Dodge dying down at 3 miles per hour right now. Those will be headed towards us, and we'll see our winds start to calm down a little bit as the night continues. Right now, though, we are looking at some of those snow showers and flurries trying to make their way out of the area, but you do see a clearing starting to push its way through here, so we can look forward to some partly cloudy skies tonight. As for the rest of the nation and the upper Midwest, you can see snow showers and flurries all throughout the Ohio River Valley, with some clearing behind it stretching all the way from North Dakota down into Oklahoma even. So we can look forward to that here soon. But for the current future, we can take a look at those clouds clearing out by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. But by the time Friday night comes, those clouds will start to build. And then here it is, folks. The blue is starting to make its way in as we will see some snow in the state on Saturday. Depending on where you are will depend on your snowstorm totals. But here in Ames, we're looking at about 2 inches or so. For tonight, though, 8 degrees is what we'll drop down to. Partly cloudy skies. Wind chill will be a factor, though. Our wind chill is going to be about -5 in some areas, so be sure to bundle up if you're headed out tonight. Those winds will stay out of the northwest at 6 to 9 miles per hour, but we do have some relief in sight. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny, the winds dying down, only at 5 to 7 miles per hour out of the west-northwest, so it's going to feel a lot nicer than it has been the last couple of days. And definitely enjoy it, because taking a look at our 7-day, the cold is going to return, as well as that snow on Saturday. But as that snow is on Saturday, into Saturday evening, it will clear out, giving way to a perfectly clear and sunny, just cooler week ahead. That's all I have for you guys here. Back to you at the desk.
And that's all we've got for this edition of Newswatch 18.
Be sure to tune in next week for more of your Cyclone news, weather, and sports.
Have a good night, Ames.